James, are just happy to get out of the way with the 3 points ahead of next week, Mike?
Yeah, because it's a difficult place to come to, and I think when you come here, you know what you're going to get. You know, Davey has his team fired up, lots of legs, lots of energy. They make it around the boxes, so it's a game that obviously forces your attention. We came here with a bit of a patched up team in some ways, although the starting 11 was very good. You can see that we got a number of players missing. So I'm delighted to get out of here with the result, and obviously 3-0 was quite emphatic in the end, which I've been here a lot, and there's not too many days I've come away so happy as I am today.
What can you tell us about Tillman and Lundstrom and Jack and the guys who missed out?
Well, they're big doubts because they're not available today. Malik's got a problem with his hamstring, Jacko with his calf, and obviously John with his ankle. I'm optimistic to think those, plus maybe Scott Arfield, will return to training at the back end of the week, but it'll be touch and go. So what you saw today might be what we have, and I was delighted with what I got today.
It was very early in the Rangers' careers for Raskin and Cantwell to start a cup final against Celtic at Hampden. No qualms about throwing them in?
No. I think since I've come back to listen, they're two excellent football players. You could see it again today. I thought they both played ever so well, but I've learned since sort of sitting in the hot seat, it's all right being an assistant and guiding from the side. I've had to take a few deep breaths at times when we've lost centre backs and when one or two players have gone down injured this week. It's you take a deep breath, you trust your next group of players, the boys that you throw in, and hope that they do well in the shirt and want to keep it. And I thought that was certainly the case today. So everything I needed to see today, I saw.
How much of a worry still is it though, we get those three key players? I'm sure you would want to have them available for selection against Celtic to give you more of a selection.
Oh, of course. And I think that's why we build a strong squad. If I look at my board every day and look at who's not available, it would give the team that played today a really good game. So I suppose at some stage, I'm hoping that will be the case with the Tom Lawrences, Souters, Hollanders, Yilmaz, Arfields, Davises. All of those guys are fit, plus the ones you mentioned. We would be in a really, really strong place. All we can keep doing is playing the games with the boys we got, keep playing well, keep progressing. I don't know how many away games on the bounce that's now that we've won. That shows a lot of character and mentality to go to the different grounds, the different stadiums, and keep getting the results every week. I think when people look at us coming here today, it's maybe one where they think that run might end, and we've won 3-0. So I'm delighted this evening. We'll wrap the boys up. We're fortunate that today's Saturday, and it's a good full week to the next game. Cup finals do strange things as well. People find it within their body, I think, in a game like that.
Roof came on today, looked really sharp, really hungry. Is it safe to say there's a real battle on for that number 9 shirt come the cup final? Yeah,
I thought the front three that started did what I wanted them to do. Played a little bit wider, Fashion and Ryan today. Tried to run behind a little bit more. We tried to play a little bit more direct sometimes in our passing, and then obviously Tony's looked really sharp every day in training that he's been able to train regular. In my first probably 2 months here, he was training a day or 2 days before training. He started to look really sharp. I thought he'd come on today and did well. Obviously Kamar coming on and scoring. It was touch and go whether I started Kamar today. And I just decided with this surface and his injury record not to, bearing in mind the other injuries that we picked up this week, that it was probably best to keep him for half hour.
James Tavernier leading by example today as well. You must be delighted with him.
Yeah, I thought the missed penalty got missed in everything else last week. There's a bit more to talk about, but you know, he stepped up today. I thought it was a good decision from VAR. You don't get that without VAR, but I think it's a clear penalty in terms of the boy. He's holding onto his shirt, so there's no need to do that. And then James steps up and scores, and the free kick was absolutely fantastic. I was the luckiest person probably in the stadium because I'm right in line with it, and I don't think the keeper could do anything because it was so high up in that top corner. So fair play. He obviously practices and gets his reward. He's marching on towards 100 goals for the club, I think.
Young Beale Rice making an appearance today as well. Is that someone we can maybe see a little bit more of in the coming weeks if there are going to be so many injuries?
It's been really tough in the time that I've been back. We've had a lot of interaction with the B team players coming across. Now they're in a men's league. You get to see them play against people outside their age range. You know, they're not age group football. Bailey's only 16, and interesting one. It's not often a young boy gets to play for Scotland on a Friday night in Spain and then come back and play, or Friday afternoon, then come back and make his Rangers debut on a Saturday. So what a weekend for that young man. But he's hit the starting blocks now. Starting blocks is getting a go in the first team, and then you have to go and earn everything after that. It's a pleasing moment for everybody that's worked with him, his family as well, that have been on his full journey.
I don't know whether you watched Kelly on a Friday night, but there was a former Chelsea striker on discussing your Thursday press conference last night. Did you hear it? Do you have any thoughts on it?
No, I think we'll leave that where he is. I said, listen, I love him as much as he loves me. Tell him that. Thank you.